Bravo Company, right? Bravo Company's out there at Fort Riley, Kansas. This is, I don't remember if it was, well, we were laying down in the dirt and it wasn't terribly muddy. So, it was drier. It wasn't very wet. And today we're going to be working on live anti-tank mine assembly, disassembly.
It has a kill radius of 5 meters and a casualty radius of 15 meters.
It's got a kill radius of probably at least 15 meters, probably.
Kill radius of 15 meters.
Yeah.
Casualty radius of what, 30 then?
Like 50 meters, man.
50
this
meters,
is a tank. Blow a tank to pieces, dude. Yeah. So then that's what. So that
C4 would you say is in it?
Oh, at least a couple pounds.
A couple pounds of C4.
Yeah.
Designed to blow up a tank.
Roger that.
Okay.
So.
And this is live practice.
This is messing with the real deal live landmines. And so everybody's out in this field, right? And it's our platoon, first platoon. So we're out there and there's maybe like 20 of us and we're scattered around. Everybody's scattered about 50 meters apart. It's really spread out area, big field, right? Because obviously it's live landmines, blowing up the city.
Kill radius, or it's got a casualty radius of 50 meters.
Whatever it is,
so
right?
Like if you had two of them sitting close by, would one set off the other one?
No.
No?
Not likely.
Not likely.
Could. Okay. We're out there in this field. Wide open space, and you're by yourself. And you've got this landmine, and you're laying down in the prone. So you're like laying down in the prone is to lay on your stomach. And you're laying down and you're on your elbows and you're basically a foot from the ground with your head face, and in between the ground and you is a landmine, is an anti-tank mine, a couple pounds of C4 ready to go. And you're messing with the fuse. This is a live fuse. This is a real deal, right? This is no laughing matter, really, right? This is serious.
This ain't no video game.
It ain't not a video game. And so I'm excited about it. It's nerve-wracking. It's pretty nerve-wracking. You're definitely elevated because you're like, man, but it's really hard. It's almost dummy-proof. You can't mess it up. But still,
dummy-proof.
Yeah, it's hard to set it off. It takes pressure on the top of the fuse, the trigger, and
the tank, hopefully.
About like 500 something pounds, 500,000 pounds. It takes a lot to really get that thing going. So.
How much does a tank weigh?
Tons.
Tons?
Yeah.
Probably 5 tons.
Heavy.
Heavy.
Heavier than a 5-ton. Dude, it's heavy.
I know some of those big tanks weigh probably at least 20 tons.
They're heavy, man.
Yeah.
They got jet engines in them and stuff. I mean, they're cool. Anyways, so we're out there and we're messing with our mines. And so because it's live landmine day, the sergeant major of the engineer battalion wants to come out there and harass everybody and be a part of it. There's my soldiers out here, messing with live explosives. I'm going to go out here amongst them. And my soldiers, right? This is this guy, right? He's a gung-ho guy, right? He's a tough dude.
Describe him.
So this guy, we call him the blue-eyed devil. He's this little black man. He's
How
like,
tall was he, do you think?
Huh?
How tall was he?
Man, he's
shorter than you. Anyway.
He's shorter than me, and I'm about your average height, right? So, but he was shorter than me, and maybe 5 foot.
So half a head shorter than you.
Yeah, maybe 5 foot tall, small guy, and small size and stature, everything, really little but robust. He looked like a brick wall, just a little one. Little masonry wall. And he's a little black dude, and he had blue eyes. And when he would look at you, man, he just looked scary. I mean, he was mean, too. And we call him the blue-eyed devil, man. And he was almost had a scowl about him. He just looked mean, evil-looking man with these blue eyes looking at you. It's just creepy. So anyways, we're out there doing this training mission. And here comes Sergeant Major thinking, and everybody's following him around, all the captains and lieutenants, right? All the butter bars and, all the high-ranking brass type thing. And they're all following him around because it's all just a big show for everybody. But we're out, for us, PFCs and specialists and stuff like that. I was just a PFC at the time. and privates, you know, so just people that are brand new in the Army, we're dealing with live explosives, and you guys think this is a game. They really do. And so it's distracting, but whatever, because it seems more like politics really was involved. That's what it seemed like. And it's like, huh, that's weird. So I was seeing it from a different angle, right? From the dirt, looking at explosives, watching this guy. That's the angle. So
that's the angle to watch from.
So Rainey, he's an orphan, didn't have a lot of friends. He's kind of skinny guy, your average height, but just kind of nerdy, real quiet, kept to himself. Didn't drink, didn't smoke, you wouldn't really hear him talk or nothing. He's real kept to himself, kind of nerdy, skinny, white guy. And so Rainey, he's scared and nervous, right? He's a little nervous. And I guess he kind of freezes up a little bit and forgets what to do. He forgets how to engage the safety, or I don't know what he does, but he freezes up. And here comes Sergeant Major and all the posse, right? And they're all standing around him, looking down on this poor guy who's scared. And obviously they're now, you know, they're going to start messing with them. They're, you know, where the Sergeant Major was, and you can hear him kind of hollering and hooting, you know, causing a fuss. What's the matter here, soldier? What do you hear, private? What do you got? Now, don't you get nervous on me, boy, shaking up here. We got live explosives. You know that, right? Now, how much did it take to blow this thing up now? And now the Sergeant Major wants to prove a point that it takes X amount of weight to blow this thing up, right? And anything under that won't trigger it. So Sergeant Major thinks of a bright idea. Oh, well, with my full battle rattle on, full on Kevlar and loaded up ammo rig, and you got probably a rucksack, whatever he had going on, he weighed at least, you know, 200 something pounds easily, at least. But with maybe more, but with an impact jolting down on the ground, if you were to jump on the top of a landmine, that's definitely something significant to be like, hey, you know, I don't think it's wise that we should approach it this way. Maybe jumping on live landmines with full battle rattle, Sergeant Major, doesn't behoove us in the least bit. Copy that or what? Right? No, dice. He didn't understand it. So Sergeant Major jumps on the landmine right in front of Rainey. And I guess he was hollering and screaming. And Rainey's just panicking, and it doesn't blow up, right? And Sergeant Major was correct, and nothing happened. It was fine. But man, was that stupid, man. You know, a field full of live landmines, a bunch of lower enlisted soldiers,
and
you know.
a bunch of brass around.
Yeah, a bunch of you don't jumping on landmines anyway. So that's what was going on over there.